Alright, hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Sims 3 Pets, my 100% series. Just give me one moment while I pull up my stream and test my audio, make sure everything is working properly. Test my audio. Okay, great. So there's one thing that I did want to say, and that is to offer a little bit of apology for the last like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that, of my intro stream on Sunday. When I went into the theater to advance time, to use a little cutscene trick to advance time, I actually forgot to unmute my game, so for the last 20 or 30 minutes, my stream was actually muted, and I really do apologize for that. But actually, this happened actually a couple times, and hopefully this will be the last time this happens. I do want to state that if I forget to unmute my stream when I'm doing the cutscene trick and I go into a mission where if I go into a mission where I have the cutscenes muted because I forgot to unmute my game, it's something that could potentially happen. But I honestly think the last thing that I have to worry about with the cutscene thing is really when the Hitman activity is actually over in Saints Row 1. Beyond that, we literally only have 2 targets left in that thing, and then we'll be done with the Hitman activity for the entire freaking series. So once that is done, then we won't need to use a cutscene trick at all, at least if I remember correctly. That being said, in relation to this game, I am actually gonna have Bobby go home. And we were trying last time to get a hold of Deanna Lutz to increase our friendship with her because she is our co-worker. But she kept on denying our invite because she is not a good friend with us. She doesn't want to hang out. And I think that I'm going to use a trick that I used in the past, which is when we are working, we're going to use the option to hang out with our co-workers to build a relationship with them. And we're likely going to do that one time, and hopefully by the time we do that, it will be a high enough relationship with her that we can actually, sorry, my brain just died. Hopefully it will be a high enough relationship with her that we can actually, invite her over and raise her friendship level. And again, like, we're not gonna be staying at level 10 and, we're literally at level 8, like, almost to level 9 in, Culinary career. Once we get to level 10, we're going to be retiring so we can focus more on the challenges for Bobby. I do want to check something. I want to check the skills because we are... Okay. We need to get to level 7 for the maximum, level of related to the books, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Learning the information relating to the fish. Can I have Bobby read this book?
Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
I do want to check. I did put everything back to Immortal, did I? Yeah, I did. It honestly kind of feels good to be streaming this game again. This is I feel like that we're gonna be making like a lot more progress now that we have like our kids aged up. I do want to say that I have actually kind of started a new side project. When I was younger, I was never actually able to beat or even like 100%. Uh, Actually, let me just go ahead and go into build and buy mode real quick. I was never able to beat any of the. I was never able to beat any of the. I can't think what it's called. Any of the Pokemon games from like Generation 1 until like Generation 7. Gen 8 Pokemon Shield was actually the first Pokemon game that I actually managed to beat. But when I was younger, I was never able to beat those games because I didn't really understand how the I didn't really understand how the types works in Pokemon games. Didn't really understand that some Pokemon were better than others. Didn't really understand Pokemon stats at all. So I literally just call it the first Pokemon I found like in the first 2 or 3 routes and literally just used it as I literally just used it as my literally just used it as my team members for the entire game. And after a while I stopped training my Pokemon and only trained like my strongest Pokemon, which was often my starter and maybe like a flying type that I still actively used. And as people would expect, I didn't really get far. While there are people that can use one Pokemon throughout the entire game, like there are challenges where people can just solo entire freaking Pokemon game with just one Pokemon. And there are people that do that. There's one person I watched who actually beat Pokemon Gold with the Sun card, which is just freaking impressive. I will say that I'm not that type of person. I imagine that I could do a solo challenge if I really just dedicate myself to it. But I think I would enjoy playing a traditional team run more. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is I recently bought like an old Game Boy Advance SP, and I got a hold of the Game Boy Color game Pokemon Crystal. I want to get a hold of all the Pokemon games from Gen 1 to Gen 7 and actually beat those games as an adult, since I never could as a kid. And I started my playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. And I just think it's actually kind of interesting because I actually am getting like pretty far. I literally spent 10 hours of the game and I'm literally just at the 3rd gym. About ready to face Whitney, and a lot of the time was spent with me just grinding Pokemon for levels. And it's actually been a really enjoyable experience to me. It actually feels good to like go back in time, I guess I could say, and play like an older game. And when I actually manage to beat Pokemon Crystal, I'm actually gonna get a hold of Pokemon Red and play like the OG Gen 1 Pokemon game. And we'll see if I can actually do that, because the only like Kanto game that I ever played as a kid was Pokemon Fire Red, which is a Gen 3 game. And I did make it to the Elite Four, but I never actually managed to beat the Elite Four. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if I could do that as an adult and actually manage to beat those games that I never could as a kid. But for those curious, my team as of right now is Totodile, which is still it's like one level away from evolving pretty much. Hoot Hoot, because I wanted to use like a regional bird Pokemon, Noctowl, Phanpy, uh, Magby, and Bellsprout, and I wanted to get a Teddiursa as well. For Ursaring, because apparently Ursaring is really good in Pokemon Gold and like Gen 2. But that's gonna be my team. I think that the furthest I've ever gotten in Pokemon, I played Pokemon Gold. I did not have Pokemon Crystal. I think the furthest I've gotten was maybe this 5th or 6th gym. Trial and error is the only way to learn about fish. Bobby's research has taught her the bait can to catch the following fish: piranha, shark, swordfish. Check out the fishing journals to see what she has learned. For those curious, I do want to show this off just as a little refresher. If we go in, well, we won't be able to see it in collection. We may be able to see it in life. But there is an achievement that I'm gonna try and get this stream, which we are only missing 2 challenges. One is know your fish, learn how to catch every type of fish, and the other is one-stop shop. Visit the duck and bait shop at the pier. Once we get this, we will be completing the I'd rather be fishing challenge. I had a little burp I was kind of holding back, so I do apologize. And we will also be getting the achievement I'd rather be fishing. Let's go here and use a bathroom, and then we're gonna have you sleep. Inventory. Okay, I need you to go into your computer and write report on Austin Gaddis. Okay, now we're gonna have you read another journal. And then we're actually gonna have you work on your fishing skill. How close are we to leveling your fishing skill? About less than halfway. So for those curious, I think that, let me actually check something. I think every single one of these fish we can actually catch. Normally, I don't think there's any special requirements for them. But last stream, we actually did manage to get 2 perfect fish, which is actually really good. Yeah, we just got 2. I do also want to state that we go into skill journal. There are 2 skill challenges we are going to be getting for fishing. We need to catch 1 of every fish type, and we have caught 29% of the fish. We will be getting that eventually. And we also need to catch at least 350 fish, and we have caught 31. Catching every fish type will allow us to catch bigger fish in normal sims. Catching 350 fish is you can catch more fish in less time than normal sims. Eat leftovers. Make hot dogs. Then we're gonna have you watch TV. Trial and error is the only way to learn about fish. Bobby's research has taught her the bait to catch the following fish: tuna, salmon, blowfish. I have a fish journal to see what she learned. And we're gonna have her eat, and then we're gonna have her go to sleep. Where is our dog? I need you to sleep. Eat leftovers, hot dogs, serve it out of your sleep. Hot dogs, clean up. Maybe go upstairs and go to sleep. I actually feel really good about today. This is actually something that I've been kind of looking forward to. I've been actually looking forward to the concept of streaming more and more. Like, especially with this game in Saints Row. Because I feel like that the prep time is essentially over and we're consistently making more and more progress. We will definitely be getting a promotion on Tuesday. You need to go downstairs and eat. Then we're gonna have you take a shower. I wish I could have cake for breakfast. Uh, I guess there's no stopping me. Like, I just need to buy a cake or make a cake, but sometimes a lazy option is the best. Oh, I should probably check something. No, you can't learn the charisma skill as a child. That's unfortunate. I honestly can't remember. What does a political branch need for skills? As far as I know, like, charisma is the only thing that comes to mind. Sims 3, political, career, skills. It's just charisma. Charisma is the only thing I need to worry about. Alright, well, that's something I already knew. Eat. Go to the bathroom. Take a shower. Change outfit every day. Then we're gonna have you go fishing. How are you doing? You're doing fine. So there are, I believe, like 5 or 6 fish in this pond, and we have got perfect, 2 perfect fish. You got a minnow and a trout, like a rainbow trout or something. Yeah, it's a rainbow trout that we got. It's gonna use a carbon power runner. Gonna use Giant Jackpot. $1.3 mil. Check out how the kids are doing. You need to eat. Okay, let's go ahead and go into eat leftovers. Hot dogs. And then you'll be done. You apparently clogged the toilet. We're gonna have you wait. We need someone to unclog the toilet. That's gonna be you, Gort. They're about 70% to getting a, they're 70% to getting a level. Mark and John. Have you work on your painting skill? Dylan, go downstairs, use the bathroom. Go ahead and mop up this puddle, and then we're gonna have you go here and eat something out of the fridge. Gonna have Bobby go to the bathroom up here and also eat. Why didn't you use the bathroom?
Wash two with the Trabandidas. Wash two with the
How is Alec doing? He's doing fine. I think that everyone else is fine to do whatever. We're gonna be going to the thing anyway.
Oh, pretzel. Oh, Lena's away.
Waiting until Bobby gets done so I can direct her to go fishing again. Because we're very close to getting to level 7. And once we do that, we can go to the bookstore and get our last book, skill book for fishing. I'm actually really kind of happy because we're almost at like the end of this thing. That almost kind of, as it is right now, it kind of reminds you a little bit of a Van Gogh painting. It's probably gonna look a little bit more detailed. Probably gonna look a little bit more detailed. Uh, uh, as it uh, as it progresses. And we got another challenge. We got a goldfish. This is nice. Congratulations, Bobby has just improved her fishing skill to level 7. Bobby now has a good chance of catching some new types of fish. Get out there and cast away. That is almost kind of hard to believe that we're almost, we're like, was that 22 away from getting 2/3 of the game. Kind of crazy. Who are you? I forgot about him. Oh, I apparently already have this. Whoops. Let's go home. Inventory. I need you to read. Research project. Being given the assignment to research the local science facility. The folks in charge of the lab have generously offered to help you with your research. We stop by to get a tour of the facility in time. Go to the science facility and gather research to improve your school performance. Wait, hold on. Some people in the park. I'm still on the lookout for Deanna Lutz. I don't think this is her. Definitely not. Who are you? Phoebe Angel. Wait, that's not Stevie Angel. Oh, he must have aged into an adult. He was a teenager, and he definitely wasn't tan. He was pasty white. How does turning into an adult change your ethnicity? Interesting. He went from looking like a stereotypical white teenager to looking like he's Hispanic. Definitely pretty interesting. The one thing that I will say is, I think once we get cooking to max level, cooking max level, once we get to culinary creature level 10, we're gonna be retiring or gonna be making a lot more progress with our fishing things, a lot quicker pace because we will actually be what's it called uh primarily focusing on fishing and getting that done. Because I'm really just doing this just to raise a relationship with my coworker. I don't understand like why my Sims don't immediately go home when they get off work. Anytime you want to load game, I understand that can be hard for you. Oh, also, I'm really hoping that the coworker stat improves some. You can just get to yellow, that'd be great, because I think that if we can get it to yellow, we can be able to invite her over. Not improving. He definitely will be getting a promotion today, so that's good. Congratulations, Gort's impressive performance has earned him promotion to Pet Beauty Technician as well as a bonus of $396. Bathe, dry, cut, and share your way to success. Each pet brought to your care will receive top quality professional treatment, or you will end up doing this for a lot longer than you are planning to now. Or now makes $55 per hour and works from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Once again, you are not doing what I want you to do, so I still don't understand like why NPCs just stay at their work instead of going straight home. Go home, dumbass. Go home, dumbass. Go home, dumbass. Everyone should be home now. Oh, I didn't check my dog. God, stupid dog. How is the coworker stat not improving? There we go. Bobby's hard work and effort has really paid off to the tune of a permanent extra $22 raise per hour. They're beginning a promotion as well, not just a raise. Congratulations, Bobby's impressive performance has earned her promotion to Chef de Cuisine as well as a bonus of $2,208. Every restaurant that seeks to succeed must have a vision and food that deliciously inspires its patrons. The Chef de Cuisine must cultivate these culinary tendencies and let no sim or untoward flavor stand in their way. Bobby now makes $235 per hour, works from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. They're well customized.
Erkney Burr.
I honestly still like the red. The red looks best in my opinion. Tomorrow, when we have our Sims sleep in and get rested, get their needs sated. Satisfied is another word I could use. Which is probably a more common word. Sated essentially means the same thing as satisfied. Like when you are hungry, when you eat something, you're sating your appetite. You're satisfying your appetite. It's not a word that everyone uses. Dude, why are you getting stopped by a stupid fucking dog? Why are you getting stopped by a stupid dog? Go home. Seriously, if the dog's in your way, walk around them. Not rocket science. And you need to eat, clean up bad food, and then we're gonna have you eat something. Still a night. Inventory, need you to work on your homework if you haven't done already, which you shouldn't have. Zara, I need you to go into your inventory and do your homework.
Sibo? Oh, Baloo Dog!
So I stated, or think I stated earlier in the stream that I was planning on ending the stream an hour early. Something actually just came up that I completely forgot about that I also need to do, which will take a little bit more time. So we're actually going to be ending it off in an hour, so really do apologize if you are disappointed, but nothing I can really do.
Oh.
Go ahead and put a save here. Actually, I can actually take care of this right now, so it's actually not that big of a deal. I need to look something up. So this is actually something I'm trying to like take care of, so I don't want to end the stream an hour early. Just need to pull up my passwords document. Actually taking a little bit longer than I would like. It's actually taking some time finding it. 1 second. I need to grab my in 1 second. And after this, it should be done. Payment authorized. And it's done. So what I was just doing is I actually paid about like $1,800 and my for my God, what's it called, for my new gaming PC to replace the one that I essentially got fried in a power outage. And I just got the alert saying that I need to pay off a deadline to pay off some more fees, so I just had to take care of that. Typically I would say that for after stream, but I just want to just get it done so I don't have to worry about it. Large painting, continue. So now we can stream until 4 just fine.
Nepnar.
Grunk.
Yeah, I need you to clean up these dishes. Then we're gonna have you sleep.
Oh.
So one thing that I will say is we're gonna be cooking a serving of a meal
Oh.
tomorrow morning, so we don't have to worry about it for a while. Just make sure everyone has like a supply of food they can access.
Bazoo. Hmm. Grunk.
Waiting until they're done with their homework. Worst case scenario, we can just have them like eat a quick meal, so it's not a big deal if we aren't able to cook.
Hib. Ah.
Okay, I need you to eat, and we're gonna have you sleep. Everyone should be taken care of except for you. Okay, let's go ahead and have you eat.
Hmm.
Then we're gonna have you sleep. One thing I will say is, I will be kind of glad. I will be kind of glad once we had this thing taken care of when we're done with fishing challenges and cooking challenges. Because then we only really have one collection challenges to take care of, which is the gardening stuff, which is going to be much later in the playthrough. Not high on my priority list right now, but when I do go for the gardening, I'm going to be playing as a scientist. Uh, who's up? If a memory serves for the scientist career, the lifetime wish for that thing just requires you to get like to level 7 or level 8 of that career. So you don't even need to get to level 10, but we of course will. Okay. Still waiting on everyone to be essentially done. We are going to be inviting Deanna Lutz over and trying to become friends with her. I do need to take a look at the relationships. Okay, cake slice clean up. And we're gonna be watch TV. And you need to change your outfit every day. Not athletic. Serve breakfast. We will make French toast. I can't remember. Did we do all the cooking challenges? We did, so don't need to worry about that. One thing that I am a little bit curious about is well, it would be nice if you could invite Deanna Lutz over. But I'm curious to know like how long it would generally take to do that. Why is there a random sunspot there? I wonder. Like, what I'm asking is I wonder how close to the threshold of green I am. How are you doing? You're doing fine. There was this restaurant. It's actually a restaurant chain called Waffle House. It actually has like the best waffles and like the best French toast. They also have like different types of syrup as well. It's not quite like to the level of IHOP. We had an IHOP in town, but they closed during COVID. But I would love, I would love number one for there to be a COVID, yes, I would love COVID. I would love there to be an IHOP that I could actually go to and eat once again because I haven't like been to an IHOP in years. But I was actually going to, I but the closest thing that we have to IHOP is a Waffle House, and their breakfast is pretty good, but it's just not the same as IHOP. I do want to check to see if we have the long distance brand. I think we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, just freaking teleport in.
Ooh. Huh. Chib. Hmm. Neeb. Mm-mm.
Why are you thinking I'm scary? What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Well, Navobi is Smidagorg e Tagag. Baduz. Ubala more.
That's, by the way, what I just said was actually a quote from
Valabes.
Full Metal Jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's something that the drill sergeant said to Gomer Pyle. Full Metal Jacket was such a great movie.
Durfy bot.
I just realized we're no longer working during the week since we got promoted. We're literally working the weekend.
Shashubi. Snadu. Dop Dern. Ibihana. Zoom Dapti. Smeed Smorgy Gorg. Mm-hmm. Hi, Vitork. Blurts up.
Okay, so I think we're not exactly close to the threshold friend, but we're getting there.
Evie. Juxiptigo and Greedabop. Tugany, Yalarko, Rex. Gurk, Ibak. Oh, top team.
Okay, so Deanna is athletic. Okay, we now got her to positive yellow. Let's do show off Ghost Zapper. Now we're getting close to the threshold, friend.
Mm-hmm. Strongest subtub. Bimbalop. Roo. Mazebo. Yasuni Hoop. Brip. Tazini Web. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and yes or no?
Fubon Derlo Bog. Sna Greeby. Pindala Nerb. Two Bimzana. Hi, Vitork.
Friendly, let's go ahead and I guess enthuse about exercise. Now we're at a friend, but we need to get her a little bit higher to get green to Fandy. Ask about day.
Mm-hmm. Arktub. Vuitsi Antu.
Go ahead and admire. Let us friendly hug.
Haha, dudes.
Express fondness. Tell dramatic story.
Oh, Ween Vobel.
She's clumsy. It's kind of an odd quirk, trait for someone working in the culinary career. You can see how being clumsy could get you in a lot of trouble when working in the kitchen. Imagine like carrying a plate of food to like a table, or like preparing a food and you just drop like the pot or the plate on the floor. But that's a Chupacabra Bermudez. Del Rivas had fight.
Filanu.
I'm assuming
Tabanord,
Chupacabra is like their pet.
Jub Yub. Sweet. Gana Vadwiba Tigazo. Gin Rabu Gazida. Uh-huh.
Go ahead and admire.
Uh-huh.
At this point, I just want to get her to Green Affinity and send her on her way.
Zadir.
And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can have her leave.
Fuga.
I need you to work on your chest. And Bobby, we are gonna have you use the bathroom and take a shower. Let's check on Spencer. I forgot about you. I need you to go into your inventory and we're gonna have you try and finish those books. You know, a lot to go to get that achievement out of the way because we have not gotten an achievement in several live streams. Who is calling? No, go to hell. You are interrupting something very important. I need you to eat leftovers, cake slice. Gonna have you use a bathroom. Spencer, I need you to eat. See, I need you to go into your inventory and work on your homework. Trial and error is the only way to learn about fish. Bobby's research has taught her the bait to catch the following fish: angelfish, lobster. Go to the fish journal and see what she learned. Okay, now that that's done, go ahead and sell this. Next up, binary fishing.
Mm, mm. Ah, hmm.
Inventory.
Mm.
Are you gonna go? Luckily, it doesn't seem like it's taking too long to do. Well, it's probably going faster because I have fast forwarded, but still. Your thesis on the science facility's operation was so informative that the facility is replacing the notes on their internet information page with what you wrote. Your school performance has increased. Hey, and you need to eat something to have you sleep. check on you. You're actually getting very close to mastering your painting skill, I believe. Oh, but you need to work on your reports. Okay, I need you to work to write up that report. Culinary is only about fish. Only way is the only way to learn about fish. Bobby Research has taught her the bait to catch the following fish: robot fish. Eat leftovers, French toast. We're gonna be use the bathroom. We're gonna have you go to sleep. I need you to clean and then use and then take a shower. We're gonna have you go to sleep. Everyone should be in bed now. It's just you need to work on. We're also gonna put in another save here.
Zieg. Zip zab.
You break it, you fix it. I need to eat. I'm gonna be chewing her toy. And here we go. It's really nice we can get that achievement done today, but we may have to wait until next Friday. One thing that I do kind of acknowledge that is kind of my weakness with this series is there's definitely a lot of times in every single stream this game where I'm providing very little commentary. There isn't much that I can actually say with it still sounding authentic, with the commentary still sounding authentic. The issue that I have and the issue that I feel that a lot of, I guess, new streamers have is it's difficult to provide commentary when there's nothing of note going on. Again, moments in this game when we're literally just advancing time and just waiting for something to do, there's literally very little we can actually talk about. Yeah, we probably more competent streamers, more veteran streamers can probably find like a story or an anecdote to like refer to or to talk about, but I'm still a very new, I'm still a very inexperienced. There's definitely still some things that I'm still learning, I'm still trying to improve on. But I'm getting there. This is another thing where I wonder if this is actually how you're supposed to teach your dog how to play dead. Because it looks ridiculous. Luckily, we're almost done with sleeping for Zara, so we can have her continue to work on her skills. Just have her get up now and eat French toast, and then we're gonna have her work on her why is she continuously gaining weight?
Work now.
She's literally the only sim in my household that is continuously and constantly gaining weight, and I literally don't understand why.
Ooh. 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 Uh-huh. Ooh. Uh-huh.
I honestly forgot about Alec, but luckily it's not, none of his knees are in danger. Just back to normal, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly kind of curious what this actually does. We're just gonna go thinner. Pay bills. Okay, so inventory. Okay, this should be the last skill book. I'm actually really kind of happy because for the first time in 4 or 5 streams, I want to say, we're actually going to be getting achievements, which is something that is a long time coming. One thing that I am a little bit excited for is next stream we will definitely be getting our final promotion in the game. We will be retiring. Got a $39 raise. Okay, let's go home. Inventory. Know your fish is done. So we now know the bait for deathfish and vampire fish. So now we just have one more challenge left to get. And we're gonna do it as soon as we're done with the bathroom.
Ah. Mm.
So somewhere on this pier should be the bait shop, but I don't know where it is. Just pause the game and look around. I'd rather be fishing. First achievement we got in a very long time. So, let's take a look at the achievement list because I'm legitimately curious how long ago the last achievement was. Last one was in January 12th. Wow. Actually almost 4 months. The next achievement we will likely get is either Don't Fear the Reaper or Find a Special Plant while fishing. I think what I actually want to do now is work on our fishing skill, try and get some more perfect fish. I need to check the challenge list and see what fish we have and what we're still missing. So we have goldfish, minnow, and rainbow trout. Let's inspect the water here. So we need red herring, Siamese catfish, and black goldfish. Inventory. I'm waiting until Gort is done fishing so we can have him like go to sleep.
For knock of thok. Ibi thok. Girk.
I also need to check you for skill milestones. Oh, it's catch one of every fish time, not learn how to catch every fish. Eat leftovers, cake slice. Then we're gonna have you go to sleep. Writing. Port on Austin Gaddis.
Deep web.
Gonna have you eat. We're gonna have you sleep. Oh, we caught a second perfect minnow. That's actually kind of funny. Let's go over to our house and we're gonna cook another recipe. Don't need to, but I want to just so we don't run risk of running out of food. Go ahead. Oops. Go ahead and serve dinner. We will make a Yeti. Go ahead and clean up the plates. I would love to have spaghetti right now with garlic bread. So you grab a plate. Gonna have you take a shower. We're gonna have you go to sleep. I think everyone should be taken care of, except for you, dumbass. You're asleep, you're asleep. So I think pretty soon we're actually going to be wrapping things up a little bit. Just a little bit earlier than initially had planned. We're probably going to wrap things up at about 3:30, so in about 10-12 minutes. And she just wants to chat, and I'm just going to hang up on her. Who freaking calls in the middle of the night? No.
Ah!
If you had an opportunity for us, that'd be better, but don't really want to talk. I always wondered what it is that Ford essentially urinates. Because he doesn't, I'm assuming he can't produce actual urine, so I was like, imagine that he's just peeing gasoline like what Bumblebee did in that first Transformers movie. I loved the Transformers movies up until a certain point. Like, there was a movie when I just thought that it wasn't as good as it once was. Where I feel like the series started taking a downward spiral, and I think that the last movie that I kind of enjoyed was Age of Extinction with the Dinobots. I did not like the movie that followed with The Fallen, or something with The Fallen. And I think they made a couple more Transformers movies after that, but I never watched it. There was a point in the movie, Wrath of the Fallen, I can't remember what exactly it's called, where it was showing humanity melting down Ratchet, which is like a medic bot that I actually really thought was interesting. I used to play like the games for Transformers. I think I used to own the GBA Transformers game. Those are always like really fun. Like War for Cybertron and the other one that they made was actually really good Transformers games, despite it being for Game Boy Advance and I think there was a Transformers game made for the DS as well. Those are actually really good Transformers games, and actually kind of shows a war that really was only really shown in the comics. But I absolutely loved Ratchet as a Autobot, as like a character, and the fact that they just melted him down so humanity can produce like the material that enables Transformers to actually transform. And it's just like really, it's just kind of like a step too far in my opinion. And it just kind of showed that both Autobots, which are like essentially the heroes, and the Decepticons, what they're called. I wanted to call them Negatrons, uh, which is like one letter away from being the main antagonist. But it's just it's really kind of dumb. It's really kind of dumb. They literally just kind of made it so that they really kind of made it so that like the heroes were essentially not safe from the thing that they were trying to protect, from the people they were trying to protect. It's just, I don't know. I can understand like humanity's thing for that. Like, I guess like they want to be able to protect themselves from the damage their battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots would actually cause, because there's a lot of like city damage, all that kind of stuff. But it's still like too far for me. I kind of stopped watching after that. I saw that scene. I was really into Transformers as a kid. A lot of people actually gave the Transformers movie a lot of shit because of all the Michael Bay explosion stuff. But it was the original movies, like the first three movies were actually really good. I love the movies with Sam Witwicky. But I feel like that once Sam Witwicky left, the human protagonists that were present just weren't as interesting as Sam Witwicky. They just kept on switching them out. So just because they never had another main character that was constantly growing and developing over different movies, like it just kind of makes some of the other movies like less forgettable, and people are just kind of more interested in the characters they do recognize. They're like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, but it's just kind of the human side of it is just kind of lacking, I guess. There used to be a TV show on Cartoon Network focused on the Transformers. I used to also used to watch that. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's just gonna have her eat something, and we'll have her watch TV. I think that that's actually gonna do it for now. I think I just kind of want to just take a little break from this game and just kind of have a moment to relax. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 1% completion. I'm going to be streaming Sims 3 Patsy again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and this time, hopefully, I will be streaming until 5. I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming Saints Row 1 for 1% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. All the games I cover on my channel will be played for 1% completion, where I not only go for 1% AM statistic, but 100% in achievements as well. That's going to do it for today. And before we wrap things up, we actually did make a lot of progress today. We technically didn't make too much progress in relation to challenges, but we did manage to get... I think we got one challenge related to fishing, and we actually completed a challenge list of for life. And we also got an achievement, which is our first achievement in 3 months, which is actually pretty cool. Still have a lot of work we need to do, but hey. We did manage to make some progress today. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. I need to go to the pharmacy.